Do you think PayPal survives as a standalone public company for the next several years, or do you think
No,
they get acquired?
that's why I mentioned when I heard the plan to spin.
Yeah.
My thinking from the get-go was that was a low odds spin. That I would think it would be attractive to, if you think about any of the networks, and not necessarily if we just think Visa, Mastercard, American Express kind of thinking, but you look at China, the networks there. I just came back
China
from,
UnionPay being the Visa of China, if you will. Yeah.
I just came back from India. There's no obvious acquirer there, but things are changing awfully quick in the Indian market with respect to payments.
Yeah.
So you'd have to take potentially think what's the global opportunity here in terms of potential partners or acquirers.
Yeah. I tend to agree. It seems to me that this PayPal business is potentially enormous value to one of the established networks, Visa, MasterCard in particular. China UnionPay is an interesting one to think about. I think everybody's a little bit been waiting for one of the large cap players in China to make a move in the United States in the digital space.
But you see it with other Chinese companies, right? The meat industry,
That's right.
AMC theaters.
That's right.
You see it happening. So I don't know. It's we live in interesting times.
Now, do you think? What is your perspective? And I get asked this question a lot, so I'll have a point of view on this as well. But what do you think about a Google, an Amazon, a Facebook, an Apple, somebody like this as a potential acquirer of PayPal?
I think they have different agendas. I think to some extent my view of Google Wallet was influenced by viewing the payment transaction as yet another signal that could be used as input to what Google does so well in terms of targeting, and similarly Facebook, Amazon,
So the value for Google is not being in the payments business; it's being in the data business.
It's being in the data
Absolutely.
business.
I completely agree with that.
And and Apple's kind of taken, frankly, I guess I'd call it the high road with. You're not the business, you're not the product. The consumer is not our product. We sell hardware and software and infrastructure. But the privacy features, for example, of Apple Pay, of Apple not even seeing the signals, is a whole different thing. So I don't think it would, doesn't seem to fit.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, I tend to think it, as I think about over the next 10 years and how digital payments are going to play out, I actually think those players, Google, Apple, on the retail side, maybe in Amazon, they actually have more to be gained by tightening their relationship with the networks rather than competing.
I think that's
right. And
right.
I think acquiring an asset like PayPal puts you at
you're just
directly at odds,
potentially at a loggerheads there.
Yeah.
I agree with that.